BTS's Jimin has set yet another remarkable milestone in his solo career. His track, Who, has officially become the first K-pop solo song to remain on the Spotify USA daily chart for 400 consecutive days, a feat that underscores both his global popularity and the steady rise of Korean solo acts in the international music industry. The achievement comes with additional cause for celebration, as the song has also surpassed 400 million streams on Spotify, proving its staying power far beyond its initial release. Fans, affectionately known as ARMY, took to social media platforms to express their excitement, sending hashtags like 400 Days with Who and hashtag Proud of Jimin into worldwide trending lists. Released as part of Jimin's solo discography, Who quickly captivated audiences with its emotive lyrics, soulful vocals, and polished production. Music critics have praised the track for its seamless blend of pop and R&B influences, while highlighting Jimin's vocal delivery as both tender and powerful. Many industry analysts note that the song's long-term charting in the US, one of the toughest and most competitive music markets, signals a new era for K-pop soloists striving for global recognition. What makes this achievement even more impressive is the fact that Jimin has managed to accomplish it during BTS's group hiatus while members fulfill their mandatory military service. This not only speaks to his individual artistry, but also to the enduring influence of BTS as a whole. Jimin has always been known for his emotional connection with listeners, said one Billboard contributor in a recent feature. Who staying on the charts for over a year shows that he is no longer just a member of BTS. He's carving out his identity as a standalone global artist. Beyond the charts, Jimin's success with Who has also translated into numerous accolades, including nominations at international music award shows and recognition from critics worldwide. Fans continue to anticipate what's next for him, especially as BTS prepares for their full group comeback in 2026. For ARMY, this milestone is not just about numbers. It's a reminder of Jimin's artistic journey and the emotional impact his music continues to create. As one fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, Jimin doesn't just sing to us, he sings for us. 400 Days of Who is proof that his music has a permanent home in our hearts. With this groundbreaking record, Jimin has firmly established himself as a solo force to be reckoned with, while paving the way for future K-pop soloists to achieve similar global success. The unprecedented 400-day run of Jimin's Who on Spotify USA's daily chart is not just a testament to his artistry, but also to the shifting dynamics of the global music landscape. Traditionally, non-English tracks have faced steep challenges in sustaining chart presence in the US due to radio dominance and regional market preferences. Yet Jimin has defied these odds, positioning himself as one of the few K-pop soloists to consistently compete on a mainstream Western platform. Music data analysts point out that Who has demonstrated unusual stability compared to other international releases. While many songs see a sharp spike in streams within the first weeks before tapering off, Jimin's track has shown a steady and organic growth pattern fueled largely by word of mouth and repeat streaming from dedicated listeners. This type of momentum reflects not only the strength of BTS's fan base, but also the wider appeal Jimin has managed to cultivate independently. Industry experts also highlight the cultural resonance of Who. The track's lyrical themes, introspection, longing, and self-discovery have struck a chord with listeners navigating post-pandemic realities and personal struggles. Jimin's emotional delivery adds layers of vulnerability that transcend language barriers, making the song relatable across diverse audiences. In South Korea, local media outlets have praised Jimin for elevating K-pop solo artistry to new global heights, noting that his accomplishment serves as a symbolic victory for Korean musicians aiming to break into competitive Western markets. In the US, several radio stations and music blogs have featured Who in playlists dedicated to highlighting songs that redefine the pop landscape. The milestone has also ignited massive fan celebrations worldwide. ARMY communities in cities like New York, London, Jakarta, and Sao Paulo organize streaming parties, billboard ads, and charity drives in Jimin's name to commemorate the achievement. Digital fan campaigns pushed hashtags like #Jimin Spotify King and #400 Days with Who into Twitter's global trending charts within hours of the announcement. One ARMY collective in Seoul even partnered with local nonprofits to launch a donation project under the banner Who Heals Us, We Heal Others, channeling the song's emotional message into social impact. This fusion of fandom culture and humanitarian work is increasingly seen as a hallmark of BTS's global community. The success of Who arrives at a critical moment as BTS prepares for their highly anticipated 2026 reunion. Analysts suggest that Jimin's solo dominance will raise expectations for BTS's group comeback, proving that each member's artistry has flourished during their hiatus. This momentum could translate into one of the most powerful comebacks in modern pop history. For now, Jimin's personal triumph stands as a landmark not only in his career, but also in K-pop's expanding influence on the world stage. As Who continues to chart, many fans believe this is just the beginning of Jimin's enduring legacy as both a member of BTS and a soloist who has redefined what it means to be global. Following the news, international music critics were quick to share their thoughts on the significance of Jimin's milestone. Writing for Rolling Stone, one columnist described Who as a masterclass in balancing vulnerability with vocal strength, marking Jimin as one of the most compelling solo voices to emerge from K-pop. Billboard analysts noted that its 400-day streak demonstrates a rare kind of longevity that even many Western pop artists struggle to achieve in today's fast-paced, single-driven industry. A UK-based critic from NME added, "The track's emotional depth resonates in a way that feels universal. Jimin doesn't just release a song, he creates a mood, an atmosphere that listeners want to return to again and again." Part of the enduring success of Who lies in its production. The track is layered with atmospheric synths, minimal percussion, and an emphasis on Jimin's distinct vocals. This minimalist approach allows his emotional delivery to take center stage, contrasting with the often heavily produced soundscapes common in mainstream pop music. Music producers have praised the song's balance of intimacy and global appeal. One Korean producer noted in an interview, "Who isn't trying to be trendy, it's timeless. That's why it stays in listeners' playlists long after release." Of course, no discussion of Jimin's success is complete without acknowledging BTS's powerful fandom. Armies across the globe have been instrumental in sustaining Who on the charts. But what makes this achievement remarkable is that much of the song's growth has come from organic streaming beyond the fanbase. Spotify data shows a steady rise in playlist additions by casual listeners, indicating crossover appeal. On social media, fans shared emotional testimonials about how the song helped them through difficult times. One fan from Brazil posted, "Who has been my safe space for over a year. Every time I feel lost, I play this song and it feels like Jimin is reaching out a hand." Another fan from the US tweeted, "This isn't just about charts, it's about healing. Jimin's voice carries us through life." As BTS prepares for their group comeback in 2026, Jimin's achievement sets a powerful precedent. His solo success not only raises the bar for his future projects, but also strengthens the group's reputation as a collective of world-class artists who shine both together and individually. Industry insiders speculate that Jimin may perform Who as part of BTS's upcoming tour set list, potentially giving the track a second life on stage and introducing it to millions more. Some even predict that Who could secure nominations at next year's major international award shows, including the Grammys, further cementing Jimin's place in global music history. With Who, Jimin has not only achieved a remarkable chart record, but also created a cultural touchstone. The song's longevity reflects something deeper than popularity. It reflects connection. Fans, critics, and casual listeners alike have found pieces of themselves within its melody and message. As one fan beautifully summarized, songs come and go, but who stays? Because it feels like Jimin wrote it for all of us. For Jimin, this moment is more than just a milestone. It's the beginning of a legacy that shows no signs of slowing down. Jimin's achievement with Who did not come overnight. It's the result of years of gradual growth as both a BTS member and an independent artist. 2013 to 2017, the foundation. As a member of BTS, Jimin quickly became known for his distinctive vocals and emotive stage presence. Even before his solo projects, tracks like Lie and Serendipity showcased his ability to deliver deeply personal performances. 2018 to 2022, the first solo steps. Jimin began releasing solo songs within BTS albums and special projects, earning praise from critics and fans alike. These early works laid the groundwork for his identity as a soloist, blending delicate vulnerability with artistic ambition. 2023, the breakthrough year. With BTS members gradually entering military service, Jimin's official solo debut came into the spotlight. His first solo album and its singles dominated global charts, marking him as a powerhouse in his own right. 2024-2025, the rise of Who. Released during BTS's hiatus, Who resonated deeply with fans and general listeners. Over time, its quiet strength and emotional depth kept it alive on playlists, driving it toward its historic 400-day streak on Spotify USA Daily Chart in 2025. This steady trajectory illustrates how Jimin has moved from being just the main dancer and vocalist of BTS to becoming a fully recognized global solo artist with staying power. Jimin's success with Who is shaking up conversations within the music industry. For years, Western markets have been dominated by English-language releases, with non-English songs often struggling to sustain long-term performance. Jimin has proven that consistency, artistry, and emotional universality can break down those barriers. Music executives have pointed out that his achievement could encourage record labels to invest more in global promotions for K-pop soloists, rather than focusing only on group comebacks. Analysts even argue that Jimin's record is part of a larger shift toward a more borderless music economy, where streaming platforms, fan-driven campaigns, and social media virality redefine what success looks like.